Hi bolovies, welcome to Community Living with your girl Malevo. If you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe, and if you're stopping back by and just continuously supporting the channel, you know the jingle by now, so sing along with me. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So thank you guys for continuing to support the channel, for liking, commenting, sharing, and each and everything that you've been doing. And to all the new subscribers, welcome. We are on 996 subscribers, 4 subscribers away. I thought by the time I still had daylight and could record this video would be on 1,000 subscribers, but you know, God timing is perfect timing, so we'll wait on him to give us those 4 subscribers. So thank you very much to each and everyone that is subscribed. Guys, we're finally making it to 1,000 subscribers. We are not yet at that milestone where we can monetize the channel, but we'll also work on the watch time, you know. So but that is a struggle for another day. For now, we're gonna enjoy the fact that we've made it to 1,000 subscribers and we've met one of the milestones to finally monetize the channel at some point, you know. So thank you very much for everyone that has subscribed. It really means a lot to me as, you know, someone that started this channel, and I really hope that we're still giving you the information that you're looking for. It's still valuable information for your financial journey, and you're really just enjoying the content, right? So as you can see from the thumbnail, I am going to be talking about how I was able to make 3,800 in the month of September, or between like August and September, right? So if you've been following the channel closely, you'd have noticed that I started with the video where I was talking about how I now went on a side hustle hunt, or basically just started my side hustle journey, and it started with delivering and all those things. So I shared my experience on how I found the Pick and Pay ASAP delivery, as well as a vlog of when I was doing various side hustle missions and so forth. And then finally we have 2 other episodes that look into the survey sites that I've been using. So what I am going to be doing in this episode is to give you guys my top 5 side hustles that I suggest that you should look into. Then we're just going to give it sort of like a criteria as to why are they, like, you know, in the position that they are in and so forth. I've done all of the top 5 side hustles, but I'm actively looking into 4 of those side hustles, right? So the criteria is as follows. So the one that is then number 5, you need the least number of resources, or you need to invest the least amount of money in the thing to be able to complete it, or to be able to join, or to be able to make money from it. But you need like a lot of time that you have to spend on that specific item, right? So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is that there is money to be made, but sometimes you're getting paid like peanuts, like literally peanuts, with some of the sites and so forth. So that is basically position 5 side hustle will have that attribute to it. And then position 1 would be that you need a lot of resources, or you need sort of like an asset or investment vehicle of some sort. With the one that I am going to be mentioning, you hardly have to spend any time on it. It's just that you have to put some things in place in order for it to start making money for you, right? That's basically how the 2 are. And then another factor that we have to look into is that the one that's in position 1 actually has the highest risk. The one in position 5 has 0 to minimum risk, right? So just be aware of that criteria as to why I'm naming these top 5, and why certain things are in position 5 and the others are in position 1, and the ones in between are sort of following that criteria as well, right? So in position 5, I think it's clear and obvious, it'll be surveys. So making money online using survey sites. As I've mentioned already, I've signed up for more than 20 survey sites. I've already given you guys over, I think, 9 survey sites and so forth that you guys can go on and start looking into and see whether or not it's an avenue that you can be able to make money on, or if it's a waste of your time, right? So as I've already mentioned, I made in total 3,800, and in that 3,800 I made about 873 from the survey sides, right? So we can take that one off in position 5, and then in position 4, the ones in between position 4 and 2, they're quite tricky as to which one goes where, right? So in position 4, I'd say sites that offer like sort of like missions that you have to do and so forth. So it's making money online again, but with different platforms where you're making money online, or different ways of making money online that's higher paying than survey sites. But the thing is that you also need like the least amount of resources, but they are like still things that you need to do. So you still need to do more than you do for survey site. So I am going to mention some of these like the mission sites that I've used. I've used Field Agent, so this is the only one that has sort of paid me so far. I was lucky when I started. There were 2 missions that I could complete, so I completed those 2 missions. Those 2 missions paid me $200. Currently we are already on 1,073 rands from 2 side hustles. Those are for surveys and missions that you can be doing. So I'll have a separate episode looking into like sites that are not necessarily survey sites, but you can still make money on them. What I had to do on Field Agent was to be a mystery shopper. This episode basically shows you guys what I had to do: drive to a store that I was supposed to drive to, and then complete the set of tasks that I was asked to complete, and then I'll get paid for that, right? So it's driving, your time, you have to complete it within 2 hours, as well as the tasks that you have to complete within the app. But there weren't a lot of tasks, and you had to sort of have money to do some of the tasks, but it wasn't a lot of money that they asked you to have in order to complete those tasks, right? Then the third one, which is something that I'm not doing at the moment, but I'm definitely looking into, I'll see when I'll be able to do it, is tutoring, right? Quite a number of us have maybe tutored in the past, or maybe even if you don't have tutoring experience, the fact that you have a matric certificate or you have some form of qualification is it qualifies you to become a tutor, right? You can learn in your own time, own pace. Now no one is like it's like a slave master and whipping your back and just telling you to study and do this and that. You'll be studying to equip yourself so that you don't look like a fool in front of your students. And obviously, just because you've done this before, as much as you didn't get 100% for all of your subjects, you still have a clue. Like maths is maths. Maths doesn't change, even if like you haven't been in the schooling system for quite a number of years and so forth. So tutoring is definitely a gig that you should look into. So when I was doing the delivery system, one of my friends was like, bruh, this amount that you're making, you shouldn't even be like bothering yourself. Why don't you just tutor? I tutor and I get a whole lot of money, or a lot more money than this delivering gig that you're doing. I've done tutoring before. I'm currently not doing it, but there was a time in varsity where I was asked to be a tutor, and let me just say that I was a really bad tutor because I didn't even understand the subject better as I was supposed to. I was recommended by someone. I don't know why they thought I would understand what the heck was going on, because we were tutoring assistants, but throughout the semester the kids didn't ask us questions because they were very racist, right? And so we hardly prepared for those tutoring sessions because we knew that we weren't going to be asked questions. So at the end of the semester, this person asked me to be a tutor because, well, I was a tutoring assistant for the subject or the module, because they're called modules. And just to find out, I was clueless, so I subcontracted my tutoring gig to someone else, and I paid them 10% of what I was going to get. And I hope they don't watch this video because I actually got like 3k for the gig, and I subcontracted the person and gave him 300. So I was being super greedy then. But yeah, so I made like 3k from tutoring 2 days. From a tutoring gig that was worth 2 days. So yes, you can make quite a lot of money, and do target like the university modules or subjects, obviously, because that's where it gets like really tricky and people are willing to pay a lot of money, especially when they're going towards their semester tests or their year-end modules or their mid-year exams or whatever the case might be. Then they'll start, you know, being willing to pay 5k. Someone wants you to basically help them cram the entire module in one day. And then this one that's in second position, that has potential, but for me it was too labor intensive. I really didn't enjoy the time that it was labor intensive, but I enjoyed the fact that I would get like sort of like a constant amount from it, right? It wasn't too constant, but I knew I'll get something from it. So that is delivery. So delivering for various delivery platforms. So you've got the one that I did was Pick and Pay ASAP. It's relatively new, so it's still quite messy. So I've made about, okay, it's 500, 210 and 150. So I've made about 800 and something from it. So 1073 plus 800 and something, so we're already on 1900 on those two gigs that I've spoke about, right? Actually 3 gigs that I've spoke about. It's survey types, it's missions, it's delivering. So I'll put up screenshots for all these things that I'm talking about so that you guys can be able to see how much money I made and so forth. And then the very last one, or the one that's in numero uno, position 1, is getting a driver to use your vehicle, and then they put it up on like an e-hailing platform, or they use it for e-hailing services, or even their transport services, right? Because my driver is doing like his own side hustles or side missions, which I don't have a problem with, and also doing the like bold in driver type of services as well. So from that platform or service, he's giving me an amount of 1,800 per week, right? So we started last week Thursday, and then this week Thursday he was supposed to give me 1,800. Ran into a bit of a problem, but we agreed, got it on the Friday, which was yesterday, what we agreed on, which is the 1,800. But the 1,800 per week is a minimum, so I will get like additional amounts on top of that. So whenever he has like personal trips that are not on the e-hailing platforms, then he will split that in half, right? So I am fine. I know that some people that are making a killing from Bold and making 2k a week, but I understand that we're still in lockdown, there are curfews, there are all these things. So the 1,800, I am happy with it for now. So there is quite a number of risks with that. The vehicle is always with him, for one, and there's a big inconvenience on my side because I have to find my own transport means. I can't like ask for the vehicle whenever I want to go wherever, you know, because otherwise it's going to mess up with how he's able to make money, because he needs to be able to make money at any given time. And the other thing is that he's currently, I know that he's currently using it for his own personal reasons, and there's nothing that I can really do about that, right? And I don't want to get involved. It's fine as long as he takes care of my car. So that's one thing I'm more concerned about. So I am back as a pedestrian, y'all. But if you guys have watched the video, that is the very first video on the channel that says why did I finally buy my car, the reason behind why I bought the car was to put it to put the car on an e-hailing platform so that it makes money, right? But I've been so scared the whole time, and I've been, you know, just, yeah, I'll talk myself out of it. Every single time that I'm supposed to do it, I'll talk myself out of it. There will be one too many reasons for me to not sign up, for me to not like a driver, or whatever the case might have been. But now I finally took the plunge and realized I need to make money. I need to make money, and I've made 3,800 or 3,600. Actually, it's 3,800, because from the other side hustles it's about 2k, and then I've made 1,800 this side, so it's about 3,800 that I've made in the month of September. So if you're someone that's looking into making money or an additional income, these are definitely some of the avenues that you can check out. And as you can see, I am talking from experience. This is not theoretical things where I'm like, you can make money from this, and I've never done it. No, I've done all these things, and I know you can definitely make money from it. And maybe sometimes you're talking yourself out from, you know, taking the risk or taking the discomfort, because it's very uncomfortable to not have your vehicle. People that have bought a vehicle know the convenience of a car and the inconvenience of not having one. Like, even if you take it for service that day, you're feeling like, yo guys, no, now I have to take Bolt if there's no like car that they're giving you from the dealer or whatever the case might be. So yes, convenience versus an income. That's what you have to decide on at some point in time. Thank you very much, guys, for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm so excited, guys. You don't know how much okay, this is my little dance for 1,000 subscribers. You're better make it 1,000 subscribers by the end of the day. I'm gonna be okay. I don't have champagne to pop, but yeah, I'll pop water. But yes, guys, I'm such a big believer in like celebrating the small wins, so I'm definitely going to celebrate this to the core. And a lot of people around me know that I do the most when it comes to celebrations. I'm a big believer in celebrate yourself, celebrate your small wins, celebrate. So I'm gonna celebrate. So definitely know that you all have made my week. It hasn't started. Actually, Saturday is the end of the week, but yeah, you've made my week, you've made my month, you've made my year, and I thank you very much. May God bless you and your family, and may you have a wonderful week, wonderful month, wonderful year, wonderful whatever you're going through. In the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ, God bless you. Love you.